My name is Eimear Crowley. I'm an Assistant Trading Manager for Spirits and Tobacco in Musgrave. A typical day as an Assistant Trading Manager for Spirits and Tobacco, to be honest, it varies every day. It's a very fast-paced environment. But some of the typical jobs that I would do is planning promotions. So I look at an upcoming promotional cycle and see, okay, what key occasions do we have during that time? For example, Father's Day, and work in collaboration with my suppliers to decide, okay, what products do we want to put on promotion for those cycles? And then I work with the promotional team, the marketing team and the sales team internally to ensure that we have a strong execution plan for those promotions, and also strong handbills, which are the special offer brochures in store. To be successful in my role, I think the main skills that you need is definitely interpersonal skills. One of the Musgrave values is to build long-term stable relationships, and that's really important in my role, that I have strong relationships with all the internal teams from marketing to supply chain, and also with our suppliers, because we need to work very closely with everyone to ensure everything runs smoothly. So I suppose to go hand in hand with that, communication skills is really important as well, that there's smooth communication and clear communication across all teams. Then analytical skills are really important in my role as well. So looking at our sales data, instead of just looking at the top line figures on how our overall sales are doing for spirits and tobacco, I need to look at, okay, what's driving, what are the different parts. I studied business in Cork Institute of Technology. I spent 4 years studying it. I was always really interested in business, and Musgrave was always a company that I was familiar with, I suppose, throughout my whole college years. So I remember looking at the job description for trading and thinking, okay, this is something that seems like it would suit me. It was something about finding deals or something. So I applied for it and I went through the application process, and I was lucky enough to get a role on the programme. So I spent my first year then of the graduate programme on the group sourcing team, which involves tendering the own brand, so the likes of the Soup Value and Centre products, for all the different categories across the wholesale and retail divisions of the Musgrave business. And then in my second year, I rotated to the fruit retail team. So this involved, again, doing tenders, but focused purely on fruit, but also working with our suppliers to ensure that we had fresh produce all the time, to work with them to prevent any supply chain issues. Last year, I moved into Assistant Trading Manager for Spirits and Tobacco. So quite different to my previous two roles, but again, a really interesting industry, and I'm really enjoying it so far. In terms of skills, I think really important skills for nearly every job, and especially in Musgrave as well, is the likes of the communication, interpersonal skills, making sure that you can work alongside a team. So doing anything to do with teamwork in college would really help as well. What I love most about my job is every day is different. It challenges me in a good way, because I'm constantly learning and developing my own skills. I find the industry really interesting. I enjoy working with my suppliers and listening to them about their products and trying to come up with new ideas, and to see them executed then in store or on social media has been really brilliant. So I spent 6 months working in the office prior to COVID, and then we got sent to work from home like the rest of the country. We were lucky that Musgrave had a good kind of setup for us straight away, in terms of we had all the equipment we need and also the internal support that we needed to start working from home. It was a bit of an adjustment, I'll be honest about that. I kind of missed the social side and seeing my colleagues in person, especially the ones that you wouldn't work closely with every day. But my close teams were great. We still had great fun and some Zoom quizzes throughout the year. And luckily, we're moving to a hybrid way of working now at the moment. So we're going into the office a couple of days a week, which is great to have that social interaction back a bit. But I also find that I'm very productive working from home as well. So it's all about finding that balance. But I think every company, including Musgrave, is supportive of employees work from home now, and they're a lot more set up than what they are used to. So to any future students that might be worried about that element of work, I wouldn't be.